Considered the nation's most restrictive abortion law, Senate Bill 8 has been in effect in Texas since September 1st. SB 8 bans abortion as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy, before most people know they are pregnant.
They passed this bill, but we still gotta stay in this fight. We gotta do more than march.
In the months after SB 8 was written into law, we visited the Rio Grande Valley and a volunteer-run abortion fund in San Antonio to see how organizations are responding to the ban. In South Texas, abortion rights proponents are concerned because poverty and immigration status among many in the area could cause further challenges for those seeking the procedure.
There's 2 big boxes in my car.
Access to emergency contraception is important right now because people have such a small time frame between knowing they're pregnant to the point where they can't get an abortion anymore. Right now our biggest project is Plan B distribution, so the morning after pill. We have a form online that people can request and we'll just mail it straight to them. We got hit by close to 200 requests within the first 2 weeks of the law being passed.
Quality control approves of your wrapping, so good job.
Usually we try to have a whole bunch ready to just slap a label and go, but lately, every time we do this, we're out within a week or 2. There's a lot of poverty in South Texas. We have several of the poorest counties in the nation. Plan B is really out of reach for a lot of people. If they buy Plan B at the store, at a pharmacy, it can be up to $50 or $60 for a pill. We started with the counties in the Rio Grande Valley. We decided to go to the 4 counties above us because it's all rural. And so someone in Hebronville might not have a chance to go to CVS, it's really far away. Roe v. Wade basically doesn't exist for people who are undocumented here. All 9 counties that we serve are below a Border Patrol checkpoint. If you don't find out until after that 6-week mark, you can't get out of here. A lot of different obstacles that just are layered upon each other. It really prevents people from getting really basic, health care.
SB 8 is not the first piece of legislation that has drawn criticism related to low-income Texans' access to abortion.
RDV stands up and fight, my body, my right.
In 1976, the Hyde Amendment banned the use of federal funds to pay for abortions. Unable to afford the procedure, McAllen woman Rosie Jimenez sought an abortion outside of the legal medical system and died as a result in 1977.
I think a lot of people identify with Rosie because she was a college student and all of a sudden she lost access to abortion. You do see a reflection of that now because SB 8 has banned abortion past 6 weeks. Right now, a lot of people are having to leave Texas if they can, and a lot of people just simply can't. They're kind of stuck in the same position she was in.
Abortion funds provide financial and logistical support to people seeking abortions. Since SB 8 became law, many funds are seeing an increased demand for out-of-state travel assistance. Buckle Bunnies Fund is a volunteer-run and donation-based abortion fund led by Michaela Montoya Frazier.
We've never seen an abortion ban really stick like this before. Abortion funds are doing all they can to meet the needs of the people in Texas, but the needs just keep growing as Texas just takes away more and more rights from people. I provide emotional, financial, material support for people who are seeking abortions all across Texas. I call people every day, ask them what their needs are. If you want to give me a little bit of information about your situation, about how far along you are, and if you've taken any steps to seek medical care so far.
I was only 5 days late on my period, but still,
wow.
Something felt kind of off, so I decided to take a pregnancy test, and I found out I'm pregnant, and I wasn't able to get an ultrasound or anything, mainly because right now I'm struggling with trying to get health insurance.
How have you been doing, emotionally throughout all this?
I've been very sensitive lately about it, just kind of iffy about whether or not I should keep it. I'm only 19, so I don't think it would be the best choice for me to keep it at the moment. I'm still trying to figure out some stuff on my own, you know what I mean?
Yeah, understandable. I've been in your position and, you're doing the best that you can. You need to go in for an ultrasound ASAP. We can pay for it. I am praying she is not more than 6 weeks because she said her last period was at the end of August, and that is not a good sign. We're having about over 50% of people going out of state right now to access their abortions, which is, way more than we've ever seen before. The one I just talked to on the phone, she's not able to get an appointment until next Friday. I really hope she's under 6 weeks. That way we can get it done for her. But if not, we're gonna have to figure out a way to possibly get her out of state, which I know she really doesn't want to do. Man, it sucks that this girl can't get an appointment. I just read her text again. Next Friday at 9 a.m. and that just makes me so worried for her. When I was accessing an abortion, it was hard emotionally on me just because of the barriers that were in place. So the barriers now are way bigger and way more real for people. People are driving out of state, they're finding out they're pregnant earlier. This law did not deter people from getting abortions.
Court decisions have gone back and forth on the ban's enforceability over several weeks. While the law's constitutionality is questioned, the Biden administration has asked the U.S. Supreme Court to stop enforcement of the ban. The U.S. Supreme Court will consider the law on an expedited timeline. For now, the near-total abortion ban is still being enforced.